Hey everybody, it's Kelly and I'm back with another December or holiday daily album. And my purpose behind this little album share, and I've done two other ones as well, is to show you how simple you can make your December daily, or how you can also create your own album. So this is my 2011 December daily, and I was on much more of a budget that year. I was my first year out of massage school and I wasn't making a ton of money, so I didn't really have money to be spending on a lot of new product. I think I bought one Christmas collection, but other than that, I bought paper and I think a few embellishments with this collection, like a sticker sheet. It was peppermint something from crepe paper. I don't remember the whole name. But anyway, I used a lot of my other stuff from my stash to create this. So what I did is, this is just a regular binder that you can buy in the office supply store. And what I did is I painted the edges of it because it was another color. I don't remember if it was black or whatever it was. And that's actually holding up fairly well here. It's a little bit nicked up, but not too bad. And then I put paper on here and Mod Podged the paper. There's a sticker here, and then a border sticker on the back. So this is 7 years old and it's holding up pretty well. Of my older albums, this one's probably a little rougher on the outside than any of the other ones. I think part of it is it's so big, so it's a little harder for me to store. My smaller ones, my 2009 and my 2007 albums, are really stored in baskets. All right, guys, so let's open this up. Here's cards, and so these are from, I was married at the time. I am no longer married to this gentleman. But you'll notice here, these are our Christmas cards to each other, and I have not gotten rid of them. I don't go back and moon over the words or anything like that, but he is part of my history, and he is part of my story, and he's part of this Christmas story. So I've just left these albums intact. It's the same thing that I've done with my scrapbook albums. I don't go back. I scrapbooked our wedding in 3 albums. They're stored away. I don't look at them, but they're there. I worked really hard on them. And part of the stories have stories about my grandparents and that kind of stuff in them, so I keep them. Anyway, tangent. Let's get to the 2011 album. So this one, I'm doing different page sizes and adding things in, so I think it's a little interesting from that respect as well, too. This is a bag from Starbucks that year. And it said, when we're together, there's always room for more Mary. This is Thanksgiving. So I just used this bag to mount a photo of, we had one friend with us that year. Another friend was supposed to come, but she got very ill and didn't come. So we had like a little orphan Thanksgiving. And then here's photos of the dinner, and then photos of the mass of dishes, and then kind of like what we had for dinner. And that just tucks right in this bag, which I think is kind of a fun way to do that. So there's an idea for you if you want something, an idea. And I just put pull there, so you know, and it sits up above, so you know that it's part of this. And then this is the next day. So I could have left this and not done another page somewhere else, but I actually just put the next story here because it's a simple little story. All right, then this is a piece of pattern paper. It's one piece of pattern paper, or is it 2? Might be 2. It looks like it might be 2. I might be wrong about that. Oh, actually, I think it is only one piece. There's a border sticker here. So a couple stickers, and this is a chipboard sheet. So I had a chipboard sheet and stickers from his collection, and some paper, and that's it. And the rest of it is all other supplies. Because this is, remember, scrapbooking on a budget here, and I'm just cutting different paper sizes. This is an old transparency from KI Memories, and I was just using it to separate things because of the colors are a little bit different. These are actually, oh no, they are Christmas. I was thinking, oh, actually, no, they're not. These are Halloween little can't remember what we called those, these ruffly pieces. And I just put stickers from a Christmas collection. I pulled off the Halloween words and put something else on there instead. This is some basic gray paper, and this is just a piece of paper. And then I made a pocket here and put in the receipt from this. This is my Christmas dress that year. This is my own tag that I made as well. So scrapbooking on a budget. Okay. This again is just a sheet. It is one sheet of paper, and I just, you know, added in some of my own buttons. This is a little Starbucks gift card envelope here, and then some snowflakes. And so this is 2011. I just used up this package of snowflakes. You know, when I did that, I wondered how old they were. And now I know. All right. Again, a simple, really simple page. It's just the back side of that. This one is too. It's just the front and back of a piece of paper. And actually it's two pieces of paper. So I glued back to back. One of them I put an edge, I punched an edge on it. And so story on one side and then story on the other side. This is, and I think this transparency idea came from Allie Edwards. She was using transparencies either this year or the year before. And so I went into my stash and found transparencies. This is an old Hambly wood transparency. You guys who've been scrapbooking a long time know about these. It's so nice to see. You know how we talk about we need to put things in our books instead of letting them languish in our stash so we can look at them? It really makes my heart happy to see this in a book. So anyway, this again, now I'm just kind of playing with different sizes of pages. As you can tell, they're all different here. This is like a half size page here. And this is just craft cardstock, guys, and a border sticker piece and a little bit of chipboard. And that's it. This again is just another piece of paper. Here's where I'm really starting to layer in scrapbooking, layer pattern paper, and you can see it starting to happen. So there's the beginning of what I would say is definitely my style now. And there it is again too, is more layering. So that's fun to see after all these years. Again, simple, you know, treatments here. This is another one where I just did some edges on pattern paper here. And more stickers. This sticker happens to be up on some foam here and my own button. More of my own buttons, and just, I do have numbers on all of these pages too, by the way, and they're different. I don't necessarily use the same numbers. I don't think I've ever done that where I've used the same numbers. So chipboard. There's some stickers. Those are old sassafras stickers. These are some foam. More sassafras. This is a Dear Lizzie alphabet. Chipboard alphabet. Isn't that crazy? I can remember it. That is a Dear Lizzie foam alpha. I still even have this font. Every time I find it, I pick it up because I love that color. So again, more layering, paper layering. And look at this. Here we're starting to see embellishment cluster layering too. So isn't that cool? And I actually use brown on here because of the brown cookies. I remember thinking, oh, how cool is that I thought of that. So this is a button from my stash at the time, just from from the Sewing Notions department. And these are not Christmas product. They're just from my stash. Here's another transparency again. It's probably hard to see, but it's a reindeer. And some friends going out to dinner here. And I'm just, you know, these aren't in page protectors, they just are. This is a photo collage, but I did put it on a back of pattern paper. There are some photo collages where I kind of just use them more kind of the way they are. Not necessarily here. I was going to turn that, but I actually think I intended it to be that way. So more chipboard and just stickers, my own stickers here. And then button layering. I'm using, these are Christmas products from other years. I know that for sure because this is Basic Gray and this is the Girls Papery, which is an old company that many of you, if you're newer, don't remember. There's another one of those snowflakes. This is cool. This is where I used to work years and years ago when I first became a therapist. And the very first receptionist. We had a little event there, so that was kind of cool. And look at that, guys. Here's a Brad. So that's kind of neat. Looks like, oh, I know what this is. I was like, it looks like a missing letter. No, it's not. Here's a sticker with a date on it, and I just put another little sticker there surrounding the 21st, 21, because it was that 21st day. So more, this is an older paper collection as well that I just mixed in here. And again, playing with different paper sizes. More chipboard. This ornament here, guys, is a felt Mary holding baby Jesus. I made that back in Sunday school when I was like 3 or 4. This ornament is more than 50 years old now because I am 54. So it's either 50 or 51 years old. I always take a picture of the first snow during my December daily. It may not be the first snow of the year, but in this particular case it is. It will not be. I'm taping this in 2018 for those of you that might pick this up in following years, but we've already had snow, and this is, it's mid-November right now as I'm taping this. Some more paper layering and starts of embellishment layering. This is a menu from Olive Garden, and I'm just writing down, I just took it and wrote down what it was, the, you know, the date, what we were celebrating there. That same reindeer transparency again. And then I always include my Christmas card. This year I just used a piece of white cardstock, some chipboard letters, a sticker, little tag here, and then here's the Christmas letter on the back. So I always tuck the Christmas letter, if I do a Christmas letter, in somewhere as well. This is gift wrapping. I've said this in my previous 2 videos, but I always take pictures of the gift wrapping and then just kind of see. Now though, I actually include a piece of the paper that I used, or papers that I used, somewhere on the layout. Christmas cards, so that's kind of documenting that. I do document my Christmas cards on a layout, so if they're photo cards, I save them and then I cut them up and then I put it on just regular cardstock and collage it, so there's no, you can't see the cardstock behind it anymore. So those layouts appear like in Christmas layouts somewhere. This is just, again, patterned paper, and look at all that layering of embellishments. It's kind of cool to know that I was doing that back 9 years ago. I didn't realize it went back that far. This is a Christmas Eve celebration. So we're doing all that, all the Christmas celebrating here. And then this is my stepson and his wife here. And they're the ones who have my grandchildren. They had just gotten married a couple months before here. All right, and then there's a story of that particular day. There's a story of Christmas Eve here. Here's another transparency. These are a little bit thicker. They're old KI Memories ones. And this is not Christmas related at all. It just has words like remember and love and sing and hug and enjoy and imagine. So they're, you know, really totally appropriate. And then I just put a little Christmas embellishment up there. Here's a little photo collage. I think I talked about how sometimes I use those. So this is just an 8.5 by 11 or 8, yeah, I think 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. And just kind of what we did all that day. And here's my cat with the sticker that says naughty, which I think is funny because she is still 9 years later. Here is just, you know, again, layered embellishments and some stickers. And this again is not, this is from my regular stash here. So I'm using lots of things from my regular stash. So is this. This is not part of a Christmas collection. It's part of my regular stash that I just pulled. Paper. So these are a little bit rougher too because they're not in page protectors. So they're bending a lot more where the embellishments are thick behind it. There's some more layering here. And this is another piece of that Hambly transparency. That's what's causing the buckling here. And again, just a button from my stash. More paper layering, different page sizes. This is a bow that I got on a gift, or ribbon that I got on a gift, I should say, that I just used again. So we're all learning how to use our iPads. This is when we first all got iPads. which is cool. The little New Year's Eve celebration here, and again, just different paper layers. And then the last page here, which is the first, and I just took a picture of a piece of decor here, and then just a little bit. This is, so this paper does not appear anywhere else in here, but I loved this paper and that little thing. I may have, I don't remember what year this was that I used that paper for things, but so don't do that. You know, at least coordinate it back, because the rest of what's going on, all this other stuff kind of coordinates together where it's a little bit more shabby chic and rustic and woo, hello. But anyway, so there's a way to do a homemade Christmas album on a budget, guys. You know, one paper collection and pulling stuff from my stash or other old Christmas supplies and just making it work. So I think I'm going to do, I was originally going to do just these 3, but I think I'm going to actually do one of the very first year that I used a Simple Stories album, just so you can see what that looks like. Hope you guys are all well, and I'll be back with another layout and another album soon. Bye.